Musician Xavier Top Floor is here to talk about his music, which is getting national and international attention. He's enjoying musical success. Work has been featured on HBO, Netflix, ESPN, and some very popular video games. That's a very interesting kind of track for a musical career. How did you find your way into video games and that sort of line?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, I always was a big advocate in playing video games. So I remember playing, for instance, Tony Hawk Pro Skater Sports when I was a kid, and that soundtrack still resonates with me now as an adult. So I was just thinking, like, man, I want to give this same experience to some kids that are out there. So coming from where I'm from, Blythe, California, you kind of have to take an what's the word? Non-popular route to reach certain things, you know what I'm saying, because we have some lack of resources. So I kind of thought outside the box since I was a kid in that aspect, and I knew once I made it to Los Angeles that was going to be the first way I wanted to try and get my music out there, was through that.
So from your exposure with the music in the video games that you were playing,
yeah,
that's kind of where you got your musical roots? Is that where it started for you?
Yeah, that's exactly where it started for me, yeah, because I'm the youngest of 5 older brothers and sisters, so like when some kids were playing with like Legos, I was being forced to listen to Tupac and Aaliyah records, you know what I'm saying, Notorious B.I.G. So some of those early influences came early in life from playing video games and from my older brothers and sisters. Yeah.
Well, obviously your music is being noticed at some very high levels. Tell me a little bit about some of the places that are showcasing your music.
Yeah.
I mentioned Netflix and HBO Max. I know there and the video games. Tell people about the video games that your music is being played on.
Yeah, in NBA 2K21, the version with Kobe Bryant on the cover. Yeah, they chose 3 of my records to be featured in the video game, and it's kind of a dream come true because like I said, I grew up playing those video games. To hear it on Netflix, more so just to have my parents be able to hear these records being on television, because you know they're Nigerian, and coming here they always want your kids to be a doctor or a lawyer. So taking this unorthodox route, this is kind of a good vindication to say, like, hey, I'm doing something that you can be proud of.
This is a level of success that you can be proud of.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So tell me a little bit about your music. Like just in general, like
yeah, so it's pretty laid back. You can probably get my demeanor. I'm a laid back guy. It's pretty laid back. We have some records that have higher energy tempo, but it's pretty laid back. It's you can play it for your grandma, you can play it for your kids. You can play it for anyone. It fits any scenario. Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yeah.
In terms of putting music into, like, as you said, it's an unorthodox route, going the route of video games, but it exposes you to a massive audience.
It's a type of audience you can't pay for that type of promotion, you know what I'm saying? Random people watching Netflix, or like we even have deals with like Hard Rock Hotel, Wolfgang Puck, Lululemon, stores that I might not necessarily be in all the time, but when like I used to think about Walgreens, like I walk in, I hear the same songs all the time. How do I get on those playlists? And then I finally reached out to the people, I found them, and now we've been able to expand and reach beyond places I've never even been to.
That is fantastic. I love a great success story. So you grew up in Blythe,
California, yes, sir.
And you're now here in the Valley is home.
Yeah, the Valley is home. So I'm here back and forth between Los Angeles every couple of days because we always have work to do. But this is now home. Yes, I grew up in Blythe. My parents came to this country in 1975, so we've just always from Nigeria. So we've just always kind of just been bootstraps, get it out of the mud type of family, you know what I'm saying? Well,
congratulations on the success that you're enjoying, and I know it's going to continue from there because you're getting all of this great exposure. New single is coming out on the 20th of next month. You can go to XavierTopFloor.com for more information, and if you're watching HBO Max or you're playing NBA 2K, you're going to be hearing Xavier's work. I really appreciate you coming on the show, and congratulations.
Thank you so much for having me.
Wishing you continued success.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.